how's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, as we are reacting to episode 3 of Legends Season 5. I'm a bit skeptical, and I think I'm going to call this episode 3 rather than episode 2, because I know there might be a few people who will call this episode 2, because there was this dilemma: do we call Meet the Legends episode 1 or episode 2? Since Legends officially started in Crisis. And if Batwoman, Supergirl, all the other shows still counted their retrospective episodes in Crisis as an individual episode of their season, then it surely makes sense for Legends, doesn't it? But I'm calling it episode 3. We're going by our own rules because the Legends go by their own rules, and it works most of the time, so yeah. But this episode is titled, episode's titled Miss Me, Kiss Me, Love Me, so that's very romantic. So first off, before we do go into what happened last episode, I want your guys' opinion, because I'm using a brand new camera, which I guess gives out the same kind of image quality as this. It's just sometimes a bit more laggy, I guess, in some cases, like if I do big movements, I don't know. So I need your guys' opinion if you guys don't mind this camera, if you think it's better even, or if you just like this camera in general, because I might implement it into future reactions. So yeah, there's that. But last time out, we had quite a lot going down. We had Sarah reeling, of course, from post-Crisis after Oliver's death, as well as the documentary about the Legends, which ended up in shambles. And we also had a few people leaving with their own journeys. Mona is going to be Rebecca Silver, the face of Rebecca Silver. Constantine has gone to hell. So yeah, it was a very, very dramatic episode last time out, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what goes down as we continue the Legends, because we love the Legends and they're so awesome. This is episode 3 of season 5. Miss Me, Kiss Me, Love Me. Let's go.
To grind my heel on someone else.
You know, you could be better than this.
John, help me.
John's better at getting his friends into trouble than out of it. Something you should have known when you squealed on me.
Oh no!
Or would just send them straight back.
Correct.
Well then, until we find a more permanent solution, we'll house the Encores on the ship.
We're gonna need a bigger pantry.
Yeah, it's still creepy, raspy. So we've got a new intro for the Legends as well, because Flash had this, and...
Captain, a new timequake has been detected. You are needed on the bridge.
So you better just... He did it. He's the cause of the quake.
What are we looking at?
The epicenter of the timequake is in Los Angeles, 1947.
It's the golden age of Hollywood and the height of
That
organized
font.
crime in the city.
I want to go back to that font later.
All right, people.
I'm sure that font's familiar to me. Sorry, why? Why? Fabe has done you dirty, girl.
Your sister is the secret woman for that.
We're here to help.
Where's Webb?
We are the and more of Webb and More. We work with More.
Delightful as ever, Ray.
Sure. That's me, Johnny Moore. Sarah is my secretary, and this fellow here...
Has
Constantine!
got a cock face.
Welcome to the Blue Iguana. Now have fun, I insist. If you don't, I just might have to shoot you.
He means that. That shit's got kryptonite in, apparently. No, we don't like him. We don't like him.
And what does that have to do with you?
Everything. I'm in those pictures. Bugsy used me as bait to lure men and women into his trap.
So you have to play perfect role.
When I first moved here from Shaker Heights, I thought I was gonna be famous. And sure, I became famous, all right. Just not the right kind of
Yeah, I was
famous.
gonna say, could be better.
I can't leave without those pictures.
And I am especially a thief.
Well then, let's stop all the tiddlywinks and get straight to the big reveal, shall we? Now, I'm a reporter for a new gossip rag, and I've got some dirt on half the city councilmen and the new archbishop. It's in my car. What do
Pretty
you say
tasty.
we go out back, and you can take a peek what's in my trunk?
Oh no.
You might want to jump out of the pot. Water's about to boil.
Well, you might be surprised. I think these guys are going to be surprised in a minute, to be fair. Oh lord! Oh lord!
Barad told me.
Really? What did he tell you about the Irritum?
Just that I was so broken up when I found out it was stolen.
We keep the painting up as a memento. Even though it's lost, I feel like it's still here with us today, in this very room.
Wow! Very specific, mother.
So, Sarah, do you,
I'm on my way to records.
Sure. That'd be super helpful. Thanks.
Damn it, this is not going to go down well.
Tough to watch the department kowtow to a gangster.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Good cops like you.
Oh
are hard to
no.
find.
Oh no, this
Name's
is a
Sullivan.
bait, isn't it?
Now, how exactly are you planning on stealing Bugsy's prized weapon, eh?
When we kiss, I'll press my hand against his chest.
Oh, oh
And then
no.
I'll run my hand all the way down his body. And then I'll
Constantine.
grab it like this.
Oh man.
No job, no rent, no kids. Perfect.
I had so many
perfect for some.
responsibilities at the Time Bureau. People needed me. You get it?
She just wants to feel useful,
You see
like
that clown
on
sitting
the
over
Wave
there?
Rider.
The one riddled with responsibility.
Just came down from Deputy Chief Wiggum.
He didn't go with Simpsons route, did he? Come on.
Mr. Siegel, call for you. Sounds urgent.
Uh-oh.
Siegel here.
Benjamin, darling, it's me, your new favorite source for all things Jew. Girl,
It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start.
Is this literally just singing? Because if so, holy... Wow.
Kiss her, love her. That girl is poison.
Wow.
Never trust a big butt and smile. That girl is poison.
Ava, holy...
What's going on in there? Oh, it's awful.
People
the worst
put-
thing I've seen in my life. And I was there when the
Oh,
Hindenburg went down. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Gun before Bugsy gets here.
That girl is poison. That girl is poison.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
See you at home, baby.
She is not a no-name. That is my girlfriend. And second, she is not humiliating herself.
Punch him.
She's enjoying herself.
So this was just a lousy trick to get me down here. There's no dirt, is there?
The dirt is you.
Yeah,
You're supposed
I was
to be
gonna
dead,
say,
instead
you're the
you're
dirt.
blackmailing your way to the top.
After I came back, I realized that violence and murder, that only gets you so far. Information, that's the real power in this world.
Well, whatever your deal.
Woo, Mick. Nice hook.
Should we tell her the mission's over?
Nah, let her finish.
She'll be. Your friend and I were just talking.
Sure you were. Let's go.
Good talk.
Bye, Professor.
Warned you. Bye. Stop fishing.
I was gonna say, surely she was
figure out
leading
what his
him
numbers
all along.
I spend more time in graveyards than I care to admit. Lithium
Statues,
is the
statues,
common moniker
statues,
for them.
statues.
And those... You know what? You're right.
It's been down this road before.
Who am I to tell you what to do anyway?
See? It's working already.
I just feel for John because this is like deja vu of Astra.
What do we do now? Now. You sure you want to do that?
I knew it.
If you were coming all the way to Burbank just to meet up with your mobster friends and kill Jeannie, why even bring me along?
Because we needed a fall guy.
Get to it, John! Come on!
Jeannie! Jeannie, no!
Shit.
Asher says you're banned.
Is that so?
Woo! He's using them wisely. John's taking no shit. I love this. One
You
left.
just can't stay away, can you?
Careful, he's still got one bullet left.
I appreciate you.
You reap what you sow, bitch.
I'll be seeing you around, love.
I think that's a
What happened
statement
down there?
sent, to be fair.
Babe, I'm glad you had fun. Just know there is no small role on this team. Right, Rory?
Right.
I love how Mick's trying to be the, like, I guess, the designated driver role. As ironic as it is. Oh, man.
Years ago, but you two haven't aged a day. What the hell is going on?
Sorry.
Oh.
You accuse me of being a fake, but you're the one living a lie. Maman!
Okay,
Baba!
just hang on.
No, I will not hang on. It's time they finally heard the truth.
Think you need to knock her out. Hey, nice trick.
Help! Help!
This ain't like Doctor Who. You can't do jiggery pokery with a. Oh boy. I love Ava so much. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a kerfuffle, isn't it? Now that because nobody remembers her, so it's gonna be a bit of a kerfuffle for for everyone, but like I guess Nate, and I guess Berard as well. Like once he gets a bit more detail about Sari and the original timeline. Yeah, that was a good episode. Like, I enjoyed the Meet the Legends episode a lot more, but I really enjoyed how this episode did proceed. Especially with the tragedy that John suffered, because him and that girl, that like they were pretty close. And he had that a bit of soft spot for her, and I really loved how focused this was on John, because it was like I said, him and that girl, they were close, but not just that though, but there's this arc going on with both her and Astra in a position of power, and rather than keeping their morality in check, they think, you know what, I deserve this. I deserve to feel power. So yeah, and I really love how things are really setting up for Constantine, in terms of him perhaps finally getting redemption and coming full circle with his journey in terms of Astra. So, and then there's the other path that he's going to feel that he might fail her again, but I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope he does find that redemption, and he finds that like resolution that he's been longing for all this time. So but we'll just have to wait and see. Ava is just absolutely amazing. I just loved not just, I'm hoping that was Jess though, like, who was singing in the Illusion performance, because that was absolutely on fire. But I just loved the reality, like her absolutely wasted. It was just really good stuff. But that was good. That was a good episode of Legends. So yeah, I liked this episode. Like I said, I loved how it did focus so much with Constantine and him like trying to get on this path of redemption and trying to like not just atone for something that he does feel guilty for, but try and put Astra on the right path. With him having the talk to Astra in the beginning of this episode and him having the chance to kill her, but he still has that hope. And not just that, but how it also resonated on Jeannie as well, who planned to basically screw over Constantine once he found the photos, and experienced that power for herself, because she was basically the dirt under, like she was trapped. You, like, in a sense, you can't really blame her because she's quite vulnerable. She's like, even though Bugsy does have control over everyone, like, I think she was the most vulnerable because he trapped her in this so-called relationship and planned to bring her down. She worried that he would kill her if she had the audacity to leave him. So she was pretty much trapped in the corner, and power can do crazy things, especially if you've had a life of agony, and Jeannie herself has had a life of agony. And can I just say, her death scene is pretty agonizing. It was just pretty horrific, and I felt so bad for John, because again, like the Astra situation, this is a reflection on him failing Astra, like with him failing Jeannie, because he told her to get out the car, but it was too late. She was dead because of Bugsy's people, who I knew, like that guy especially who was bantering it up with Ray. Yeah, I knew something was going down there, and went down it did. Like, so I just feel so, I felt so bad for John, but I really loved how he took no shit when he wanted to go back to hell, like clearing everyone, like with all the bullets barring one, which he was saving for Astra, but decided to use it on Bugsy, which I thought was very nice, considering he was a pain in the ass. So yeah, I really loved how John basically took no shit there. Yeah, it was a really good episode. I loved Sarah trying to honey trap Bugsy as well. That was fun stuff. As well as just the whole Jeannie and Constantine dynamic. You could anticipate them two were going to hit things off when John put on the American accent, which was absolutely stellar. I just loved that so much. I also loved Ava as well. Like I said, not just with her amazing performance, but also the story that was going around with her feeling quite useless, and she wanted to feel like she could contribute and not just be left with rubble. She wanted to feel like she was helping, and I don't know how she's gonna feel about like her aiding Sarah, because she did aid the team by luring Bugsy out, because Sarah made the call and Ava kept the distraction going. But you just don't know how she's going to feel. Like, is she going to feel humiliated once she recovers? Who knows? But I really loved Ava's arc and exploring more of Ava's identity and the emotion that goes on behind her. So it was really good exploring how she feels like she needs to contribute, if you get what I mean. So, yeah. I also loved the Nate and Berad's story when they got reacquainted with Zari. Well, for Nate, it was that that reacquaintance. It was for Berad as well, but yeah, that, like I said, there's a lot of confusion now going on because the legends don't know her. So, yeah, but yeah, I hope we do get our Zari back, because this Zari isn't cutting it. We loved the Zari who came before than this Zari. So, yeah, who goes around. I mean, it is kind of odd, isn't it? Like from her perspective, Well, no, I was wondering. I'm wondering if this plays on to power as well, like in terms of, like she's got like what 51 million subscribers or whatever, and she doesn't have the best personality, and we know that fame can get into people's heads. That power, that ability to feel like on top of the world, like you've got a following. So I'm wondering if that does tie into this whole power can do crazy things to you, like Astra, like Genie. So because that could attribute to the whole Zari situation. But like I said, at the same time, Zari has this is Zari in a different life, and whilst Nate is feeling like he knows Zari doesn't know him. So yeah, it's kind of weird there, but you in a sense you can't blame her for reacting like freaked out by Nate because she doesn't know Nate yet. So yeah, but even still, we loved our Zari before this Zari. So yeah, but it was a very, very good episode. Loving season 5 at the minute. It's just been an absolute blast, and I'm really loving. I'm really excited to see what happens next time around. Yeah, like I said, I loved to focus on Constantine this episode. I gotta say, I loved the fact that Mick was basically babysitting Ava. Like Ava was getting drunk and she was sad, and Mick was just taking everything. So it's ironic. With Mick, but it just makes the whole situation even more funnier. Like Ava is very, very like can be very, very demanding, but she's at a complete loss since the Time Bureau has basically gone off the map. So yeah, it was a great episode though, and I'm really excited to see what does happen next time around. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!